Art, a universal language that transcends time, culture, and geography. It's a mirror reflecting the depths of our soul, a canvas capturing the essence of who we are. In every brushstroke, every chisel mark, and every digital pixel, artists explore the profound connections between their identity and creations. For many, art is not just a profession, but a journey of self discovery. It is through their work that artists confront their personal histories, their struggles, their triumphs. Each piece tells a story revealing a layer of their identity. Frida Kahlo, the iconic Mexican artist, is renowned for her self-portraits. She painted approximately 55 self-portraits, each revealing her physical and emotional pain, as well as her turbulent relationship with her husband, fellow artist Diego Rivera. One of the most widely recognized self-portrait is Self-Portrait with Thorn Necklace and Hummingbird. In this powerful work, she reclaims her body from medical issues and gender norm, using vivid imagery to express her anguish and identity. Kahlo's art transcends time, inviting us into a world of passion, pain, and resilience. Ana Mendieta was a Cuban-American artist known for her groundbreaking work in performance art, sculpture, and photography. Ana's work often explored the connection between the human body, the natural world. She created powerful performances and installations that involved the human body interacting with elements like earth, water, and fire. These works were deeply rooted in her cultural heritage and her experiences as an immigrant. One of her notable pieces is Untitled Self-Portrait with Blood, created in 1973. It's a photograph where Mendieta confronts the viewer with the raw intensity. The use of blood as a material adds visceral power to the image. Mendieta often used her own body as a canvas for exploration. Here, she gazes directly at us, inviting contemplation and connection. The sustained self-portrait captures the dualistic and ritualistic essence of her performance art. Her early works frequently featured her body and elemental materials. The blood evokes both physicality and spirituality. It's a potent symbol reminiscent of religious imagery, perhaps even alluding to the crucifixion and themes of renewal. Mendieta's self-portrait challenges conventional notions of beauty and gender constructs. The applied mustache adds an unsettling layer, emphasizing the indeterminate nature of identity.
There is this author based on UK. He's of Japanese descent. His name is Ishiguro Kazuo. And I remember when he gave his Nobel Prize speech, he said something that really resonated with me. He said how literature and words have impacted us so much that if we go back a century, we'll have the same mindset and the same thoughts and the same feelings that we may feel today. It's in a way it says that we are not alone. In a way it says that even centuries apart there was someone who understood the way I understand myself now and the way I understand the world. And I think loneliness, and I think that is something that really helps people who struggle with loneliness as well, as I have when I was much younger. And I feel like that's what art is to me. It's a way to connect. It's a way to say that, well, you're not alone. There's so many people out there who feel exactly the way you do. And I believe that's how my art and my writing, I want that to reflect in my writing as well. So I won't say I'm a writer, but I try. I write. I sometimes write poetry. I sometimes write letters. Letters are really important to me in the sense that I have this tradition that during my birthday every year, I ask my friends to send me letters so that they're there for the rest of my life. It's something that to look back on, and I really enjoy the art of letter writing as well. I really like filming as well. I've done it for so many assignments, and I do it also because it's a really fun process. But to me, my writing is very personal, and I wish that people who are watching what I film or reading what I wrote, I feel they feel similarly to how I felt, how we're all in this together.
If you're someone who loves to go to galleries and loves artworks, you must have come across the name Vincent van Gogh. So, most of us don't know that Vincent's artworks are actually reflections of his soul and suffering. And somewhat, I would like to believe that my paintings too reflect my journey and soul. Hi, I'm Namrata and I paint as well as sketch, especially portraits, and the best part I like about my portraits are the eyes. As we know that eyes are the windows to your soul. So that's what art is for me. Art is expression for me, and that's what I want to reflect to the audience from my artwork. Thank you.
So I was about 11 and a half when I first joined a proper classical trained dancing. So the journey has been long of finding myself, yet it has been the most precious because I think it has made myself feel the strength of what I had, and it makes me feel the most strongest when I dance. So that's why my first form that I was trained in was Kathak. So I trained in there for 2.5 years, and then finally I shifted to the biggest love of my dance form. And when I say this, I am more inclined to the Eastern forms. And so it was Odissi. It was Sujata Mahapatraji, who is an eminent dancer. So I saw her attire and the way she used to dance and this beautiful dancing items I used to see. And from there it came the idea that I could explore this form. And after 2.5 years training, I shifted to Odissi, and I have been training from then until now. I am training in that. So yet I have not got that opportunity to meet any of my inspirations, but yes, one day I definitely dream of meeting both of them because I think they were a very big part and very big role who have sculpted my vision of dance. And then of course it's my inputs which have made myself to be connected to that. So here I am, Antrika Chopra, and I am proud to call myself as an artist, a performing artist of my biggest piece, dance.
In modern times, art continues to be a canvas for identity exploration. Movements like surrealism, abstract expressionism, and pop art challenged traditional boundaries and invited viewers to interpret the world through diverse personal lenses. Artists like Frida Kahlo and Basquiat use their work to confront issues of race, gender, and personal struggle, turning their canvases into spaces for dialogue and self-discovery. Today, digital art and social media platforms have democratized their search for identity. Artists around the globe share their unique perspectives, bridging cultural divides and fostering a global conversation around who we are and what defines us. Therefore, through this, we really find people like Somidi, Namrata, or Adrita are still in a search for their identity through their art pieces, letters, films, and dance. As we conclude this documentary journey, we reflect on the profound quest for identity through art. We have traversed the epochs and witnessed the silent dialogue between artists and their canvases, a dialogue that speaks volumes about our shared human experience. Art, in its infinite expressions, has served as a mirror to our souls, reflecting our deepest fears, our highest aspirations, and the very essence of our identity. It has been our compass in the uncharted waters of self-discovery, guiding us through the tumultuous seas of doubt and uncertainty. Through the prism of art, we have seen identities being molded, transformed, and sometimes even discarded. We have seen the emergence of new selves, rising from the ashes of old like phoenix reborn. We have witnessed the struggle, the triumph, and the cyclic dance of creation and destruction. As we part ways, let us carry with us the lesson we have learned, the insights we have gained, and the memories we have forged.